I've done 42 simulations. I have 5 under contract, and I just won 2 since I've been here in the UK. And mine have all focused around actual savings in departments or something at the operational level. So, one simulation reduced construction costs by $3 million and took 1 month off the construction schedule. Another one reduced construction costs by $623,000. Another one reduced FTE count by 6, or reduced ongoing FTE expenses by $100,000 per year. So these are very real examples. And to give an example of how that leads to policy, I did 4 simulations for the US Department of Defense that were at this operational level, and the results of which were rather astounding to the leadership of the DoD. And it was astounding enough for them to say, you know what, we need to get policy. We've seen what simulation can do in these isolated elements, but if we wanted simulation to become the only way we do business, the only way our healthcare system operates, what would that mean? What policy guidelines would we need to put in place for simulation to become the de facto standard of how we do all of our healthcare projects? Whether that's new construction, light renovation, heavy renovation, or just process improvement. If simulation becomes the core of our approach to delivering healthcare, what does that mean? And so I developed simulation policy guidelines for the DoD. And my sense is that in trying to get simulation more widely accepted in the NHS, rather than focusing on these high-level policy things, the results of which are somewhat hard to quantify, if there was more work done at the operational level that showed benefit after benefit after benefit, from an A&E to a surgical suite to an imaging center to a clinic, I think that would, just like it did with the US Department of Defense, it would build a large degree of confidence in the fact that, man, this works. This delivers real, honest-to-God value. We've got higher patient satisfaction, higher staff satisfaction, reduced operating costs. This is good stuff. How do we develop policy around this methodology? So I think that was probably the one biggest takeaway that I had.